And in this video, I have a very special guest, two special guests. I'll let them do the talking, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Pretty important to Transformers lore. Ran into them here at Tfcon 2019. So.
Hi, I'm Brandy Dixon. I'm also a comic book colorist, but I also helped create the Rainmakers. Name and profile.
I'm Betsy Blackie. I'm just a fan, not an artist or anything, but and I helped created the Rainmakers along with Brandy.
Yep.
Now you helped to expand their stories
Yes.
from the original G1. You gave them the names,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We named them and profiled them. Gave them new alt modes, an idea for Hasbro if they wanted to try something that wasn't a repaint of the store screen and everything. So it took us about 4 years to do all that. A lot of work.
A lot of painstaking.
A lot of thinking.
Yeah. And a lot of love and
Effort and
every flame power and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you guys were telling me that it was you named them through Vector Prime, the Facebook Vector Prime. Ask Me Anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And did Hasbro contact y'all to basically say, hey, we like these names, we're going to run with them, and there's nothing you can do about it?
I'll let her explain that one.
Okay.
Because
So
he was more involved
all
with it.
this was pretty much under Fun Pop. So not to say it was totally on top of Hasbro, it was under Hasbro. It had to be approved by Hasbro. But so I was contacted about 5:30 in the morning by Jim Source, and he's like, well, we want to make them official. So he started giving me the rundown of it and stuff, and I'm sitting there just like, you know, at first it was just like a total mind blow moment of wow. So we had to actually do a little compromising with her character, which was originally Stormfront, and when we
Which is
found
Ion
out,
Storm now, right?
when we found out that the name Stormfront actually led to some site that we didn't want it to lead to, we actually said no, and they said, we want to keep the Storm as a surname, so tying the three of them together, we kept the Storm in the back.
So that morning, they originally said that they wanted to name it Ice Storm, and that didn't fly well in my mind because Ion Storm's abilities are lightning and just doesn't fit. So eventually, Bill Forster actually helped and came up with the Ion Storm, and I felt like it fit very well.
Definitely. It really does.
And what's ironic is R-A-I-N.
Rain.
Yeah, that's a storm. Ion Storm, Nova Storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Rainmakers.
Yep. So
Now, for everyone out there who thinks Sunstorm is a Rainmaker, set it straight. The record gets straightened out right now.
Oh God, how long has it been now? About what, 2000 something?
2010.
Yeah, 2010. Hasbro said that Sunstorm is not a Rainmaker. Sunstorm is an isolated character, and he does not have acid rain abilities, so that doesn't really make sense anyways. In our mind, Acid Storm, Nova Storm, Ion Storm, they're very unique because all of them have acid rain abilities or acidic abilities, whereas Sunstorm has radiation ability. And kind of one of the things that we wanted to kind of touch on is where does he tie in? What part of process did Shockwave think of when he was creating this misfit? Because he really is a misfit. He doesn't function right. He's pretty much kills everything in his path. He's killing himself. So it's not a very solid character. So I kind of think that it was his first test experiment that didn't kind of go right. So he became a number on an offset and kind of left to the side. And then he kind of perfected the process through the rainmakers, kind of making their abilities more stable and solid.
They're essentially 2.0, where Sunstorm was 1.0.
But there was a secret why he created them. Because, and this is actually within the timeline now, he always felt that Megatron, as good as he could be, he doesn't always seem like he's doing what he should do. So if he ever thought that he would fail at his task, he wanted a way to take him down and take over. How do you take someone that's as strong as Megatron down? You have to create something that can possibly do it.
Yep.
So the strength that these guys have is a little bit on the limits, but they're so bad off that they have their own disabilities because of their abilities.
Right.
I mean, Ion Storm's ability is lightning. What happens if you touch water or something?
Electrified.
Maybe.
Yep.
Or everyone else around
Or everyone
you.
else, yeah.
Yeah, it can be bad.
I could definitely see how.
So they have their own problems.
Yep.
Acid has a problem too. The longer he's been around, the more acidic his armor has gotten. He pretty much glows like a light bulb.
But he likes to stay in the shadows.
Yeah, so he's a shadow-seeking kind of Decepticon, but he glows.
And Nova,
Very annoying.
I forget. Yeah, Nova has. I think it's his personality. I don't remember.
Yeah, Nova's personality is kind of toxic. If you ever piss him off, he becomes very dangerous. The things that keep his abilities in check is his ability to stay calm and not have outbursts of anger.
Mhm.
So his abilities can become very explosive.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any real debilitating problems like Acid Storm and Ion Storm does. It's usually the problems on Earth that causes the problems, not on Cybertron.
Anything else you guys want to add to it?
What else do you want to know?
Whatever you want to. I mean, we got 10-15 minutes before the opening ceremony.
Okay.
So,
Well,
and however long my phone lasts for recording. So, if this gets cut off, I'm sorry.
yeah, we blame it on the Wi-Fi. But I guess we created a tie between Nova Storm and Sunstorm. So Sunstorm still stays in the picture, but becomes more of a significant character alongside Nova Storm. So the two characters don't get confused. And there's stories that we did in the past of how Sunstorm becomes obsessed with Primus, how he finds out that Cybertron is really Primus in sleep mode. Things like that we've done, which have been pretty interesting and fun, and tying in different things that were left unanswered and stuff. Because there was a couple of the original 13 that actually remained on Earth.
And that's the 13 primes, right? Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, so we wanted to tie in some of that and everything. So anyways.
This goes to show if you're a fan, you don't give up on it, and you keep pushing for it, and it happens.
So,
right?
yeah, and so don't look for perfection or success. Just do what you're going to do, and if it comes, it comes. And it is a hard process. It's really hard to take fan-made characters and make them official. They have to actually feel official. So the names that we picked and everything had to feel good. not just like some random fan-made names. Or just
I had to all kind of put
weird,
it together, yeah.
you know, Mary Sue kind of character.
or
Gary Lou.
Mary Lou.
You know, you just don't want that kind of feeling. You want them to actually feel like they're characters that you can relate to, that you can like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, when I sat down, I saw your face light up when I told you how much I loved your creation essentially, and I love it. I really do.
When I had my RP going, that you could literally get in there, become a transformer, in RP, and actually understand these characters as they evolved. And it's just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in a G1 episode. That's how intense we were. We didn't just like do little stories. We incorporated whole areas of Cybertron. We understood all of it. We had maps of all of Cybertron, so you could understand where things were and what regions they were, whether they were Decepticon or Autobot or neutral, you know.
Yeah.
So you understood where and who actually ran these certain spots. Because characters, if you sit there and you look into them, you actually find out like areas on Cybertron that are random areas with certain characters, but if you look at the characters, you're like, you know, the character actually has an interesting history. I can see something happening with this. And you just kind of piece things together. It's like a really complex puzzle, but you can pull pieces and then tie things together and make really interesting stories. And that's what we did. We were just having fun.
It really shows.
And doing what we love.
Yeah. And you can really, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I can see the passion. Just from what you guys created, just background-wise, story-wise, idea-wise, I mean, all of it. It's all there, and it came out really, really beautifully.
You guys want to look at this?
So, but yeah, I think it's got a fan in me for sure, most definitely.
When you said you were like, when you found out about it,
you can't imagine how hard it is to make someone see a project like our Rainmakers as official to creating a fan base, because most people look at other people's characters as just fan-made characters, you know?
Yeah.
They don't connect with the fans that make characters.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our goal, is we want to make you feel like, oh yeah, these are characters I love.
Yeah, when you sat down, you said you were a fan when they got announced, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you met us.
And I never thought I would, never expected it or anything. So.
And we're girls too.
Yeah. Now.
That's cool.
Before I cut it off, I have to ask. BotCon did a souvenir set.
Yes.
And they named them the Rainmakers.
Yes.
But it was wrong.
But it was, all their names were completely wrong.
Exactly.
And it was Bitstream, Sunstorm, and Hotlink.
That's the welcoming committee.
And just as soon as they released that, I actually messaged them and said, that is not right. That's the welcoming committee.
And that was actually...
I don't remember the Rainmakers having a purple seeker or a teal seeker.
And that was before they became official.
Before the Rainmakers did, right? Okay.
Yes.
So it was kind of a lot bump in the road. And we're sitting there going, oh my God, now this is going to be even harder because people are going to believe this shit.
Yeah.
So it was a rocky road. They actually turned around and corrected it. It said the welcoming committee, but you know, they already released it, so on the packaging it said Rainmakers. But everyone knew, that's not the Rainmakers, that's the welcoming committee.
That's for sure, that was my reaction. And when I saw the set, I said, no, that's not right.
No.
It was a good set, but the wrong name.
Yeah.
Right,
If they had said welcoming committee, that would have just laid it right out. That's where Sunstorm belongs.
Yeah, instead of all the confusion. And, yeah.
After Hasbro said, Sunstorm's
not
a Rainmaker.
They said it.
Years prior.
Said it.
Yeah.
It's like, no. No.
So yeah, we still get asked that, is Sunstorm a Rainmaker? And I'm like, no.
There's only 3, not 4.
Actually, the unique series of bots and stuff are all shockwaves,
Yeah.
and they all have unique abilities.
Yeah.
But Bitstream and Hotlink, they don't really have abilities, they have talents.
Yeah.
Like Hotlink is a weapon specialist.
Yeah.
Bitstream is a computer specialist. Which, good name.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it's a really good one, yeah.
But he's a master hacker. He can
Yep.
hack into anything. You know, Hotlink, he's really good at making weapons and stuff. So,
It makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when you sit there and you look at it, the only seekers that you really don't know exactly where or how old they are is the elite tribe.
Starscream,
They're the
Skywarp, and
originals.
Thundercracker.
They're older. So I would say that some of the younger seekers are just Shockwave's attempts at crazy experiments. Some of them not so great.
Well,
Alright.
all right. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it. All right.